Well, I thought there was 5 minutes here. 5 minutes, I thought. Anyway, hello. We take 5 minutes and then we start the show. This is the mid to late evening. In the snow, burying us. Funk. We want the funk. Yeah. Welcome, Dame Heathers. 5 minutes I forgot, but I forgot the intro. So here we are, me talking. Welcome, Dame Deb. Good, I'm glad you made coffee. Put some cappuccino. No. Put some Irish cream in it. Hello. Well, I might as well throw out to you guys. What do you think of the possibility that one of the victims in the house was indeed some sort of CI? What do you make of that? Is that possible? I don't know. Is it? Is that possible? You got to think about it. They'd have to be very young. Xana's what, 19 years old? It doesn't matter who you pick. They're going to be young. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. First of all, I can't tell if he says CI or CR. I can't tell the difference between these two things. It's very difficult. Sometimes I hear CI, sometimes it's CR. But if it is CI, then I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I mean, I don't know. Area Night. Hello, I am welcome. It's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, I just can't picture a Xana or, I just can't, I can't see her being a CI. I mean, maybe they were talking about her family. Maybe that's what he was referring to. I don't know, but I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to believe. I don't know. I mean, I can't see both Kara and Xana. I can't see both of them being fucking CIs. Can you? I mean, that's a little stretch for me. That's a bit of a stretch for me. I don't know. Weird. I don't know about that. Neighbor. Maybe a neighbor. I don't know. But it would explain a lot of things. It would, but would it? Would it explain that much? I don't know. I mean, look. This would have to look. Okay. Well, we've done this before, right? But it would have to be a significant amount of product or money here we're talking about. If it was drug related, we have to be talking a large sum of money here. in order to without any other recourse, we're going to fucking kill 4 people in a house? I mean, to me, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It seems, to me, that speaks to, there's a lot of money here, and there's a lot of product, and something went wrong, or something, and we end up killing 4 people and slaughtering them. Yeah, I mean, it's got a serious mule running here. I mean, that's got to be pretty serious mule running here. I mean, goddamn. I mean, for a spectacle like that would be pretty serious to me. I mean, because that's a spectacle. You're leaving a spectacle behind. You're leaving a spectacle. So I don't know if you want to be doing that, but I guess here we are. If you want to talk about CIs and bullshit, well, then we're leaving a spectacle behind here. Not exactly subtle, right? Not exactly subtle. I mean, that must be some serious fucking mistakes going wrong, or wires got crossed or something to end up like that. I mean, some got messed up somewhere along the way here. I mean, come on. We're not mutilating 4 fucking people or butchering or whatever, horribly killing them. I mean, I don't know here. That seems pretty. It goes a little beyond what I imagine a fucking drug CI thing to be, but I could be totally wrong. Of course, my opinion. I mean, that's some extreme overkill in my opinion. I mean, you must have quite a large operation going on here for you to get that fucking, I don't know, intolerant, where you wipe out 4 people, four young college kids. I don't think so. I mean, to me, that's a little far-fetched. Again, in my opinion, you're going to go after if Kara is a CI, you're going to go after her. Again, I'm stuck on the fact that you're going to go after the kids. That doesn't make sense to me. Really? I mean, I don't know, maybe, but I find that I don't know. I don't think that's true. I think you're going to go after the CIs, But anyway, why? Because they already have you in custody. They can pick you up anytime they want to pick you up. So if they want to put pressure on you, they can put pressure on you pretty much anytime they want to put pressure on you. And so if you get fucked up in something here, well, it doesn't matter if I'm killing your kid, they're still going to snatch you up. They're still going to get you. The cops are still going to they're going to take you. So it's not like, well, okay, you kill the kid and then you expect somebody to remain silent about what they know, but you have to realize that the cops are still going to fucking snatch you up. If you're a confidential informant, they're still going to take you off the street. Come on. I think they would if it was this serious. I mean, it's not like, they're going to hold you. But anyway, I don't know if that played out in this case. It doesn't seem like it in some ways. I mean, come on. But anyway, it may explain some things. I don't know. It's too much. I mean, maybe, but it's overkill. It's overkill. It really is. It's overkill to me. That's overkill to me. I don't know. Again, if the rooms look similar to each other, maybe I could buy that, but they don't. The rooms don't look similar to each other. In one room, I'm really killing people, and then in the other room, I'm kind of like sort of killing people. It's not quite. I'm not sure what I'm doing here in room 1 upstairs, but boy, but by the time I get downstairs, for fuck's sake, I absolutely know what I'm doing. I guess all it takes is for me to come down the stairs for me to understand that, oh yeah, I'm here to kill people, I guess. I mean, because, man, floor 3 does not look like floor 2 at all. I mean, it's like the killer came down the steps and realized, oh yeah, I should slaughter people, I guess. I mean, because the rooms don't look anywhere similar to each other. I mean, one is a bloodbath, and the other is, some stains here and there on the wall, and a little bit here on the bed, whatever. That's it. Compared to the river of blood that we see in Xana's room. The contrast is outstanding. How could you not think about this contrast? I mean, it's astounding. The level of brutality here, I mean, from one floor to the next, is quite astounding. Wow. Okay. All right. Jeez. Anyway, quick break. We get back to the funk. The bubbler is working again. The bubbler was on the fritz, but is now working again. Oh, lucky you. Oh, lucky you. Aren't you so lucky? All right. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. It's like, boy, if only you could show a connection between Kohlberger, right, and any one of these people, fine. Okay. Let's see where that goes. But the fact is, we don't have any threads to these people, which is baffling at all. It is baffling. Not one thread. I mean, come on here. I would expect to see at least one thread tying these people all together in a nice little bow, but we don't have it. Again, I mean, it's pretty insane. There's got to be one thread that would tie Kohlberger to one of these people, I would think. At least one that I could follow. So, yeah, that's how he got onto him. But we don't have that thread. At all. We have, what do we have? We had conjecture. We had, well, he met him here, there. None of these things were ever proven to be true. So we've been pissing in the wind for 3 years, right? Trying to establish that golden thread, and nobody's been able to do it. How do you do it? Yeah? How do you pick, four random people or two random people, and there's no connection between them, any of you. You don't know the house. You don't know that you never been in the house. You don't know the house. You don't know the neighborhood. You don't live there. I mean, come on here. Again, we've been through this before. We're talking about the center of Rome or the outskirts, whatever, outskirts of Rome, right, where all the peasants live, right? There's 100 goddamn houses surrounding the center of Rome, and you pick that house? It's impossible. See, all these things, there's no good explanation for any of these. Of course, we know that. We know this. We know it to be true. Why the fuck would you pick that house? Why? If you don't know any of these people, why the fuck would you pick that house? You could pick any fucking house you want on the planet. But you picked that one. In the middle of Rome. For some fucking reason that nobody knows about. No connection. But we happen to pick the center of or the fucking outskirts of fucking fucking ancient Rome here. We pick that house. Oh, come on. We know this is dumb. It's dumb. It's a dumb concept, but how do you explain it? Right. Well, we can't. There's no connection between the victims. So I just happened to randomly pick a house. I just put a thumbtack in a house somewhere. I'm like, that's the house I'm going to go into. I don't know, but seems that's the way it is. I don't know. Okay. All right. Great. I don't know. Or it's this. I happen to see a blonde girl standing down in her yard, taking her dog out to go to the bathroom. So I just happened upon seeing this blonde girl taking her dog out to the bathroom. And that's when I got fascinated and I got hooked or something. I got hooked at that moment. And then I knew right then and there that I was going to, 2 weeks later, I was going to go to that house and murder 4 people in it. I guess that's the fantasy, right? I happen to see this blonde-haired girl taking her dog out, right? I get obsessed, and 2 weeks later, I murder 4 people. Because I guess that's how it goes. I guess. Weird. Right? But it have to be something like that. It ain't that much time. You know, we're only out here together for a couple months. It's not like we've been out here together for years together here. We've only been out here together for a few months, you and I. I'm just saying, it's not, to me, that's not much time here. But, hey, you know, we've only known each other in shadows, right? A few months. But for some reason, I'm picking on you. I've only known you for a few months at best, but I'm picking on you for some reason. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's not like I known you for a year, and I know who you are, and I studied you, you know, or whatever. It's not like I built up a relationship with you at all. No. But here I am, 3 months in to some shadow relationship I have with you, and I want to kill you. And there's no thread that would put me to that with you. There's no thread. I'm just a shadow in the darkness, right? I'm the shadow. You know? For some reason I got so obsessed with you within 3 months, and so obsessed and filled with hatred towards you that I decided that I was going to sneak into your house. I've never been there before, but I'm going to sneak into your house, and I'm going to find where your room is, and I'm going to kill you. That's what you'd have to think here. Yeah. I mean, why else would you go into a house? None of this makes sense. But whatever, I would have to develop some really strong hatred towards you in 3 months' time. I must really fucking hate you. Or I have some deep-seated rage with you. You know, so much that I want to go to, I'm going to sneak into your house and fucking kill you. I'm going to stab you to death. In 3 months. That's how much I guess I hate your guts. Oh, okay. Whatever you say. Maybe. But that's what you'd have to believe. By the way, we can't prove, though, where Brian Kohlberger may have met any of these people. We can't prove where he may have come across them, or met them, talked to them, seen them. We can't prove any of it. But here we are. I don't know. Yeah, that's, again, another reason why this should have went to trial. It's insanity to think about. Look, you can't prove that he knows any of these people. So the question is going to be, why would he just randomly pick this house? And nobody can answer the question. You know, hey, you know, here's what you're going to do on the defense side. You're going to say this. You're going to say, you know, this is, we're sorry, this is a tragic event. But my client has no connection to any of these victims. He doesn't know these people. He's never talked to any of them. There's no evidence on his phone that he's ever interacted with any of these people. Yeah, there just isn't. We're sorry this happened, but you have the wrong guy, my friend. You have the wrong guy. I mean, my client, he's in PhD school. He's getting his doctorate, right? He's never been in trouble with the law before in his life. No history of past, criminal violence, violence against anybody. Yeah, okay. I'll roll the dice. I would roll the dice. Absolutely. Yeah. The prosecution says, well, he butchered these 4 innocent people, right? Well, the defense is going to say, yeah, okay, we understand that. We're sorry that happened. But yeah, my client doesn't know any of these people, though. And you can't prove it. So bye. But you can't prove it. And therefore, it could be anybody. Well, we have DNA. Yeah, nah, do you? Do you really have DNA? Do you have DNA? No? You get a good DNA defense expert to refute whatever the prosecution's going to say about the DNA. You can hire a defense expert to refute the DNA evidence. And there you go. It's going to be a battle of experts at that point. Seriously. That's all they really have is that speck of DNA. And you're going to counter that, of course, with your own DNA expert and saying, well, no. So, there you go. There's your case, really. Yeah. You put Bethany and Dylan on a stand. I mean, you're just going to bolster your defense. See, that's what I'm saying. This was probably one of the best cases you could possibly have. You get Dylan and Bethany on a stand. That's going to be a shit show because they don't know. Well, we've seen how they are. I mean, that would be a total shit show. I mean, they're going to come off as absolutely fucking guilty, if you know what you're doing with them. Same with Hunter Johnson. Same with the others. You can paint a picture against them, and it wouldn't be that difficult to do if you know what you're doing as a good defense attorney. It wouldn't be hard to paint a picture against them and paint that picture in the jury's mind that, wait a minute, the people that I'm talking to on the stand here, they seem like they would have more involvement in this crime. And that's a picture that you're going to paint for the jury. And that picture, I don't think it would be too hard to paint that picture. Not with this case. You know, whoever the prosecution puts on, you're going to paint them as part of the as part of the murders here, betrayal against the victims here. And that wouldn't be very difficult to do, especially with Dylan Mortensen and Bethany Funk. That would not be hard to do in this case. You could paint them and you could paint them to death in this case. You can paint them the way you want them to look. Oh, it would be glorious to see that on the stand. But we got robbed of that. But yeah, imagine painting them on the stand. Holy shit. Man, you could paint the fuck out of them. You could paint the fuck out of those two on the stand. They would be your masterpieces. Oh my God. Look, imagine a good defense attorney thinking about this. He'd be like, these two are going to be my fucking masterpieces. That's just the way it is. I ain't going to paint my masterpiece with these two and get my client off. Yeah, wait till I get done with these fucking two. Yeah, and then we'll see what the jury thinks about what's going on here in this case. That's exactly how you should have approached this. You're going to paint your fucking masterpiece with these fucking people. But anyway, we never saw it. We didn't hear it. We didn't see it. Anyway, quick break. Quick one while he's away. Deaf, dumb, and blind. Into the snow battle terrain we go. Buried under the mountain of snow. Buried. Oh. Oh my God. Where are the ice dogs? Get the fucking ice dogs over here now. What do you mean they're on strike? How the fuck can the ice dogs be on strike? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I get. Oh, they're protesting. Oh, I see the protest. The dogs are protesting. That's interesting. They're not sure who to work for, I guess. Greenland or us? I don't know. Where are the ice dogs? Fucking hell, man. I guess there's an embargo on them now, but I could use one. Get me the ice dog. I need a loaf of bread and some peanut butter and jelly. Off you go, ice dog. 6 hours later, the ice dog comes back. The fucking bread is mangled. The jelly is spilled all over the fucking place. Fucking dog. Anyway, whatever. So, that's what we call a story under the igloo. Look. Don't you do it. You know, this is Sergeant Zappa. You know, sometimes I don't like making appearances on other people's live videos, you know, because I am from the Moscow Police Department. And I have to remain neutral here in my assessment of what kind of content I'm seeing on YouTube. See, I have to be neutral in my assessment, you know, because I'm Sergeant Zappa. So, you know, but I don't know. Master Nature, he seems to be kind of like, I don't know. He seems to be kind of making fun of my training video, and they're not very happy about it sometimes. But sometimes he cracked me up. But that's a different story. You know, that's a whole other story. But that's all right. This is the main problem with him. This is really the main problem with him. Oh yeah, it's like this. It's more like this, love. Pretty much like this, love. Welcome, everybody. Don't turn your nose up. Well, you can if you need to. You won't be the first or last. Well, let's go, baby. Come on now. Welcome, my love. Where have you been? Where have you been, my hobbit of mine? Where have you been? Let's see, I forgot where have you been. It's been a long time with you.
Not very long. I left earlier.
Okay.
I walked back by myself and got home around 1-ish.
Good. Good, very good. All right. Are you sure?
When you got home, he was there.
Just Dylan. Just Dylan.
And they were
watching Vampire Diaries.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Main living room area.
Main living room area. Good. Hello, Hobbit. Welcome back. Welcome. All right. You look like an elf. Not a hobbit, but whatever. It's stuck.
And we watched Vampire Diaries.
Right.
And
Good.
they were already watching it though when you got there. Okay.
And then left.
Then the bitch left. Dylan's friend left.
I did not. After 1:21-ish.
Okay.
Why do you say that?
I just have a picture with them at 1:21.
With? Okay.
So when you're referencing these times, you're able to recall them because you have photos, and so you know when you say it's after
When
this
it's like
time.
a specific time.
Are your photos timestamped?
It's just on Snapchat, so it says like when you hold it down, it will say like
It'll show what time
it was. Yeah.
Okay, so it shows what time the photo was taken or what time it was posted.
What time it was taken
Okay.
and saved. Yeah.
Okay, so then that's how you're
All right.
refreshing to see the time periods that you're giving us on your photos.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, good.
So, and left shortly after you took the photo at 1:21.
She left after that photo.
Okay, so
I don't know how
you took the photo.
further
Okay,
along, but
and then she left. What happened next?
and Maddie and Kate came home.
All right.
I went to her room and I was just watching the show by myself.
All right. Okay.
And her room is on the main floor, right?
Yeah.
Right
So it's
next
like
to
right
the
behind the
stairs.
couch.
Okay.
And then Kaylee and Maddie came home.
Do you remember what time that was at?
Around 2-ish.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Were they by themselves?
Yes.
Did they say how they got home?
I remember them mentioning something when we were upstairs.
Okay.
How they got home.
Okay. So
Good.
you get home around 2, you're still watching Vampire Diaries. But from our conversation earlier, then you go upstairs?
Yeah, then came back, and then me, Kaylee, and Maddie were all on Kaylee's bed, just hanging out.
Really? Where's Ethan and Xana?
And you're on Kaylee's? From the bigger bedroom upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a photo about what time that might have been by chance?
Yes.
Where's Ethan and Xana?
Around 2:02.
Around 2:02. And did you, when they got home, did you guys go straight upstairs? Or
Pretty much.
Okay.
I believe. Okay. What I can remember. And then
Huh?
we were hanging out there for a little
Huh?
while Kaylee was like getting ready for bed, I believe. And then
Huh?
we went, or Maddie and went downstairs. I can't remember if Kaylee came down too, but me and Maddie took Murphy out to pee. And I was out there for like 10 seconds and like put something away in my cabinet and then grabbed some chips. And then I went back downstairs to go to bed.
Okay.
Really?
Remember what time that you put Murphy out?
No.
Was it fairly soon after this 2:02 thing, or was it much kind of like a half hour, 25 hour?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
I'm a little fuzzy on at that point.
Uh-huh. Okay, a little fuzzy.
Do you remember being up there for a while, at least long enough for Kaylee to get completely changed?
Yes. Yeah.
Did Maddie change during that time period too?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. So then, go ahead.
When you saw them come home, was there anything about their demeanor or behavior?
They weren't really happy. That's all I remember.
What was their level of sobriety?
All right. Sorry, this is the mooing one, guys. Sorry. Forgot about the
I
moves.
don't know about Kaylee. She can.
Come on.
But you said you hadn't seen Maddie that drunk for a long time.
Yeah, for a long time. She doesn't usually get that drunk.
But you couldn't tell Kaylee.
Not really.
Come on. We're getting there. Come on. All right.
So after you step out for 10 seconds, she grabbed a few things and then went downstairs. What did you do when you got to your room?
I watched the show for a little. I don't remember.
Remember
how
Baby
long I watched
Daddy?
the show. And then I just went to bed.
And the name of that show again was?
Baby Daddy?
Right, Baby Daddy, right.
Remember the episode?
No.
And how did you watch it?
On my iPad.
Okay.
And was it through like Hulu, Netflix? Hulu?
All right, yeah. There we go. Good.
And is that a Hulu account you have?
Yes.
Is it your account that you pay for, or is it your parents?
My parents pay for it.
Okay.
All right.
How much of it you think you watched?
I don't know, because I don't know if I started it, like I already watched some of it and then started it again.
Do you remember finishing the episode and then you falling asleep, or did you fall asleep during it?
I shut off the computer and then went to bed. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Because I thought I was tired.
So, computer or iPad?
Oh, iPad, sorry. I just use it as my computer, so.
No, it's fine.
While I was watching it though, Maddie came down and knocked on my door, but it was locked, and she asked if I had Murphy with me because she lost it. And I said no.
Was that shortly after you started it, or quite a ways after you started it?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I would say maybe shortly after.
Do you normally lock your door?
Yes, I lock it every night.
Okay.
because I heard like a firecracker type noise. Then I saw like a little sparkler or something under the door.
All right.
And then
Good.
I kind of went out. And then it's all like, I don't know, I was still half asleep and still pretty, like, I don't know, tipsy, I'd say.
All right.
And then
Okay.
I just didn't really know what was happening. And then I remember either called me or I called. And she said that she thought she saw someone and like wearing all black. And I said, well, Santa wasn't wearing all black. Maybe she just like ran by or something. And then she said, well, I thought he had like a ski mask on. And then I was like, and then I just didn't really know what to think of that. I thought maybe she was like just seeing stuff because me and her got scared a lot from stuff like that. And, or like maybe one of Ethan's frat bros was like just playing around or something. And then I told her to come down to my room if she was scared because it's better than being alone. So then she ran down to my room. And,
Okay.
I tried to call them. None of them were answering, so I thought they would just, like, were asleep or something, because I've called them before late at night when I was scared, and they usually don't answer. And then,
Okay.
we fell asleep. I woke up early.
Before we keep going there,
Uh-huh.
you said you called them.
Yes.
Can you look up to see exactly what times all those phone calls came in?
Yes.
This is right after you see the sparkler.
All right, guys. All right. All right.
19 and
It's just a little snippet of The Hobbit, right? We know The Hobbit. Good. A little snippet of The Hobbit. Oh, God. What do you make of The Hobbit? Oh, God. Welcome, Edie, Terry Lynn, CCJ. I am Lynn, Deb Dame, Deb Mathis, Edie, Gordon. Oy, oy. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we didn't get to the points yet here where they start, when we actually get to Bethany Funk's room. What are we doing? What are we doing? What happens? Yeah, this is fucking crazy. Crazy. Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, sorry. She's still going over her mental health diagnoses, guys. Sorry. Yeah. That could have been a whole other live in itself. No, just saying. Right here we're still redacted. Anyway, carry on. Yep, still going. Remember? Big redaction here. Over like a minute or so. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, not yet. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yep, remember this? Still going. Oh my God. Okay.
I just remember.
Hot.
I remember waking up around 4 to 4:20. I have text to me and Kaylee at 4. I mean, just text from me to her at 4.
I don't know, like what?
Sure. What?
I'd really like to know what that huge redaction was that led up to this. Jesus Christ.
After the initial White Claws, what else did you consume? You had the 3 White Claws you told us.
So yes, so 3 White Claws at 6. Going to the house, I had some of Borg, obviously, Rage Cage, I don't know what they put in it. I don't believe it was hard alcohol. I think it was just seltzers. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just seltzers that store. I don't remember it being any hard alcohol.
It's called Rage Cage.
Yes. It's like just drinking game. I had a little bit of, I don't know how much I would say, of Borg, which obviously has like vodka brunettes. I don't know how much. I don't know how much I drink, but obviously some of that. And then
Okay.
I would say I probably had like 2 or 3 more drinks, maybe a few more.
And what were they?
Also White Claws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And where were they at? At home?
What do you mean?
Did you drink them at home?
This was at house.
Okay. Did you drink anything at home when you ate the
No.
popcorn?
No.
So the drinking had stopped.
Once we left the house, it stopped.
So at around 2 o'clock, basically, based off what you told
I think so. I don't fully know. I'm like trying to think again. Because I know the last video I have is us with dancing at. Let me look at that again. That was at 12:57. So I would say, I don't know, 1:15, 1:30 I left, just basing off these videos that I have. So we got that sober home, obviously. What we watched Vampire Diaries, had popcorn. Maddie,
No more alcohol.
no more alcohol. So then I guess I told you that rest of the part. So
You're in your bed, you said, so we interrupted you. So you awakened at somewhere between 4 and 4:20 a.m.
oh yeah, I have text that I texted Kaylee. So on my phone it says 5:22 because the time changed, but Moscow's an hour behind. So at 4:22 in Moscow, I guess would that change also my Snapchat video times?
Yes.
So then all of this would be an hour behind. That kind of messed everything up. Sorry, then I guess everything would be an hour behind.
But on your phone now, you're saying at 4:22 you texted Kaylee the first time.
But now since we're in Boise, it changed to 5:22. I don't really know why.
Because we're an hour ahead.
Yeah, an hour ahead, and I made sure because I sent a screenshot to my mom that had my time, and it showed my mom's time, and obviously switched over because of Boise time. Sorry, that really confused me.
What did you text her?
I said, Kaylee, what's going on? Please answer. So,
Why did you ask that?
so I'll start from there. 4 a.m., around 4 to 4:20. I don't know if I was still drunk. I probably was. I don't know for sure. I was really asleep. I woke up out of nowhere. I heard her playing music.
How do you know it was her? I guess I should ask that.
I don't really know for sure why I knew it was her, but I think it's because I heard her voice and she's probably singing. I knew for sure it was her when she walked upstairs and she said someone's here. That's how I knew for sure that it was Kaylee. So pretty much she walked up the stairs, normal, wasn't weird or anything, and I was like, okay, and I can go back to bed.
So she shouted out to you, somebody's here?
Not to me. I don't know if she knew I was awake, but so she walked up the stairs with Murphy. I think she got to almost about the top of the stairs just by how many stomps there was. And she said someone was here frantically, but it wasn't a yell because I know for a fact it wasn't yell or shout because they're not here. And from what I heard, it's between talking and yelling. It wasn't yelling, but it was in between there. I believe I was also very drunk. I don't know how much of this is real. I think my mind was doing whatever. I don't know anything. Half of the stuff, I don't know if it's a dream or if it's real. I just have no clue. But
okay, right. So at this point, we've talked about this before. The minute that starts coming out of this your person's mouth, you need to refigure what you're going to do here. Just saying, right? Whenever we start hearing this kind of shit, now in my brain, we need to reconfigure our interview with this one. For sure. Because these are what I would consider, these kind of statements would make me feel uneasy if I heard them coming out of somebody's mouth. these kind of statements would make me feel uneasy. Wait a minute, like, I understand that you may have been a little drunk. Okay, I can kind of understand that, maybe, right? But when you start going into, well, I really don't know what's real or not, that makes me worry. That would make me worry. Like, we kind of jumped the line a little bit here. We jumped the line. These statements would start worrying me with her. Like, wait a minute. That I would be troubled by that. Like, well, then here we go. Right? In my brain, I'd be like, oh, well, fuck, here we go. Because now I can ask her 50 million questions, and she may not know what's real or what's not real. I could ask her 50 million questions now. See, it opens up this huge path here. If she doesn't know what's real or not, well, goddamn, I got 50 million questions just waiting for that. Like, well, how do you know? How do you know you're not sitting in class, but you're actually sitting at home? And how do you know the difference between the two things? Well, I don't know. I had a few White Claws. I went to sleep. I woke up. I don't know if I was sitting in class or if I was sitting in my bedroom. I don't know. Just out of it. Right? Like, what? No. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, we thought long and hard about the Prime. Long and hard about Miss Prime. Wow. Anyway, the point of that is, if I'm hearing phrases like that, well, I'm not sure what's real. I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I really don't know what was real. I can't really distinguish here. That would be troublesome to me. Look, it's not like you're losing your pet hamster down the street. It's not like you just lost your pet hamster here. It got out. No. I mean, yeah, we get forgetful, okay? We lose our pet hamster, whatever. Well, okay, sometimes that happens, right? But I don't know. With this, it's like, well, it's not like you lost your pet hamster here. I mean, not the same thing. Hey. No mention of Xana or Ethan. Again, these two figures are left out. No mention of Xana, Ethan. We don't know where they are. Yeah. Yep. I guess they were hibernating in Xana's room from... I don't know. Nobody knows when they got home, so it's really hard to say when they actually were there. Well, I mean, nobody knows when they got home, so I don't know. Where were they? They could be in the room, right? I guess they're just sitting in the room for 4 hours. Nobody knows they're in the room, I guess. Nobody can recall where they are. That's highly suspicious to me. I mean, like, look, you're doing things together, right? You're in the house, you're doing things together. It's late at night, right? You're doing things together, right? That's what we're doing, right? We're talking together, right? It's late. Okay, so where are the other two roommates? Where are they? Why, doesn't anybody ask that question? Well, hey, where are they? we're all here. Well, where are the other two? Well, I don't know. Nobody knows. It doesn't add up. Look, there's something was communicated here. Something was communicated here. Hey, we're playing in the mud, whatever. But something was communicated to Maddie and Kaylee to not raise any sort of suspicion here of where Xana and Ethan could be. Absolutely, because I think one of them would have been asking, "Hey, where are the other two?" Where I would expect to see that on somebody's phone. Hey, where are the other two? Huh? Did they get home yet? No communication from them at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah. Hey, if you guys ever figure out what time Xana and Ethan got home, please tell me. Please let me know. Please give me that time. Again, the people who should know would be Dylan and Bethany, and both of them do not know at all. So, anyway, we know that's weird, huh? Right? All right. Quick break, then we get on to part 2 here. Part 2 in the snow blizzard of death. Snow blizzard of death. Hey, do you guys want to do the cards at all? Should we do some cards or no? Cards? Do you want to do some cards? Cards? Anybody? Welcome, Daftmans. Welcome, everybody I've missed. Cards? No cards. Cards? No cards. Yeah, we should do the cards. Master Nature, do you think you're going to get buried in the snow in this blizzard that's going to take you? What do you think about it? Should you play a card to see if that's true? Oh, my God. English Stanley's a trip. Cards. Always the cards. Always. Don't give me this candle of death. Candle of death. Why do you hate me? Why do you want to burn my fingers the closer I get to you? Don't do it. It's not worth it. Flame of death. It's not worth it. Oh my God. I tell you what, hey God, hey, sometimes we can make him do some funny shit. That's all we're saying. Like sometimes we behind his behavior, and like it's funny. Sometimes we play little jokes on him and stuff. he don't even know what he's doing half the time. It's quite funny to actually watch it and see him do this. Oh yeah, I'm just saying. So we don't do it all the time, but sometimes it's like really fucking funny. It really is. Sometimes you got to watch it from our point of view. All right, it is hilarious. Look, what else are we gonna fucking do up here? All right. Hey, what time did the fucking playoffs start? Did the playoffs start yet? Oh my God. Missing the championship games, guys. That wind howling. It's quite wild. Quite wild. I don't know. God. Does that make sense? Wow. Does that make sense? Would you... Does that make sense? Maybe... I don't know. Why would you take the dog out for that long? Nah, I don't know about that. Anyway.
I think I heard...
Carry on.
Was her saying, someone's here. Again, I think it was more like between talking and yelling. I don't know for sure. But I remember, I think she like ran down the stairs pretty fast and then it just stopped. That's when I texted her, I believe, is like, I was kind of like, what in the world, like, what is this? Like, just doesn't make sense, and I didn't think anything was wrong because nothing ever bad happens in Moscow, ever. So then...
Did Kaylee sound stressed?
Okay, yes, kind of, I think. I don't know for sure.
What was Murphy doing? Was he barking?
I think he was barking again. I don't remember fully. I think he was
Murphy
barking.
a barker? Does Murphy bark at strangers?
We don't get a lot of strangers, so I don't know. Think so.
What would make Murphy bark? What normally, under normal circumstances, would make Murphy bark?
He just wasn't really much of a barker.
Even barking, you think?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. From what I think I heard.
Can I step back a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this because you said you've been consuming alcohol, but I have to ask you because you have gone.
Eh? What? Hey? What? What are you asking? What are you asking? Fuck! What are you asking? Not good. Not good. Another long ass fucking redaction here of what we're asking or what we're trying to set up here. Yeah. Fuck. Anyway, we'll let that carry on for a fucking few more fucking whatever. Yeah. Let that sink in. Fuck. Yes, indeed. Where are we? Oh. Yeah, we saw that. Oh, yeah, we can go to this. Oh, the cards. I'm sorry, guys. Are we doing the cards? I forgot. I asked the question, and then I ignored the question. Are we doing the cards? Yeah, where is Sir Thomas or Sir Equinox? I hope they are okay, too. Yes, where are they? All right. Football. What is going on with football? I forgot football was on. I was like, oh, fuck, that's right, the games are on. Duh. I don't know. I don't even know who to fucking root for this time around. I'm not sure. I don't know. No, I don't know. It's a good question. CZ. I mean, all right. All right, guys. Well, how about this? Let me, what do I want to do here? How about this? I'll set up for the cards, right? And then we'll come back a little later. Yeah, a little later. And we'll do the cards. Do a little bit of the cards. We'll do that separately. How's that? We'll do that separately. So we'll take a break, and we'll come back a little later, all right, in the storm here. And we'll ask a couple questions of the cards. How's that? I think that's fair. And so it gets a little later in the evening. I think it would be appropriate. So let's do that, loves, okay? Sound good? All right, back here in a little while, okay? I love you all. Okay. Late show, the cards. All right, loves. All right.